It takes a lot of people to bring Connecticut's economy back, whether in our towns, our universities, our businesses, or in government. So we want to show you a snapshot of what's happening in Connecticut to grow our economy.
I think the thing I'm most proud of for the state this year has been the fact that we've started to see an increase in job growth every single month during the year. And that momentum, I think, is extremely helpful to really demonstrating that Connecticut's back on the right track. So I'm optimistic about Connecticut's future for a whole variety of reasons, but principally because we have the right talent here that's really going to help drive the future growth of our business community. We have a terrific set of businesses here that are in excellent fields for future growth, and frankly, nobody can complain about the location and the quality of life here in Connecticut.
Well, there's lots of good things happening. Take a look at Bradley International Airport. We now have, as of this year, nonstop service to LA, to Atlanta, to Tampa, and Fort Myers. We've got Jackson Labs. We all know that that's under construction. They already have 75 employees in place. Let's look for opening their doors around October of 2014. Also, real big news made this year, University of Connecticut moving its West Hartford campus to the Front Street area, the Hartford Times building. 2,200 students, 300 faculty. Look for those students to be opening those doors in the fall of 2016.
Well, I think this has been a big year for Greater Bridgeport. We've reached a lot of milestones. The Steel Point project, which has been in the planning for over 20 years, is finally breaking ground. We've been investing a lot of state, local, and federal dollars in infrastructure, modernizing the city's streets and train station and electric infrastructure. We've made significant strides in attracting green companies and investing in green energy and green technology. In southwestern Connecticut, we see a strong connection to metropolitan New York, an increase in transit ridership, increase in traffic on I-95, demonstrates a lot of growth in the economy. I think statewide, the investments that we've made over the last few years in infrastructure, particularly rail infrastructure, bodes well to growth of our urban centers. The demographic shifts that we're seeing across the nation demonstrate increased demand for urban living, and Connecticut, unlike most communities across the nation, can deliver a product that is in high demand.
I think it's the resiliency and transformation that's taken place in New Britain and its surrounding community. I believe the Fast Track Busway is certainly one of those inspirations in our region that's going to make a difference on even a state level. When you're able to reduce the commute time between Route 9 and 84 from Hartford, it's certainly going to make this area a much more attractive area to businesses that can get between the major cities. As you know, our future workforce is going to be coming from our urban centers.
I think Connecticut has looked long and hard at how to take the liabilities of our industrial past and that tremendous legacy and work on cleaning them up and reusing them for dynamic urban centers as well as in the mill settings throughout the state. We've gotten it, we understand what we need to do. The state has backed it with really dedicated people working at all levels of government to try to bring these sites back around. And we've got great funding in place to make the projects succeed.
So I hope you've seen what makes Connecticut's economy so vibrant and still revolutionary. What does revolutionary mean to you?
Transformational.
Entrepreneurial activity.
Innovation.
Building on the past and looking toward the future.
Progressive.
Forward thinking.
Change.
Collaboration. Outside the box.
Better future.
So for me, revolutionary is about innovation and making sure that you're constantly changing and becoming a better place. And that's what Connecticut's all about.